China has strongly condemned an American arms package for Taiwan, saying it will only endanger the island. The U.S. has announced its largest package of arms sales to Taiwan. It's worth more than $11 billion. It includes medium-range missiles, rocket systems, and drones. China claims the self-governed island as part of its territory to be taken by force if necessary. Taiwan has ramped up defense drills as China expands its military exercises near the island. Well, the agreement includes 82 high-mobility artillery rocket systems known as HIMARS. These launchers can fire multiple precision-guided missiles. A total of 420 Army tactical missile systems will be part of the deal. These surface-to-surface long-range guided missiles have a range of up to 300 kilometers. The package also includes 60 mobile artillery vehicles, plus sophisticated anti-tank and anti-shipping missiles. This could be the second largest military sale to Taiwan after the nearly $16 billion worth agreement during former President George W. Bush's term in 2001. Well, joining us from Taipei is Kitsch Lia, who's the Assistant Director at the Atlantic Council's Global China Hub. Thanks very much for your time with us on Al Jazeera. So this is the largest U.S. arms package ever for Taiwan. Why move ahead with it now at such a sensitive time in U.S.-China relations?
So I want to preface this by saying all the times that U.S. announced a defense sale has always been sensitive times. Now, this has actually more to do with the U.S. government shutdown and the changes in the U.S.-Taiwan defense policy talk, commonly referred to as the Monterey talk this year. So it's more procedural than political.
But hang on, if the timing is bureaucratic, as you're saying, but politically, could Washington be looking for some sort of reaction from Beijing?
Beijing has always had reactions toward these sort of arms sales, right? Because this is part of the information warfare strategy, the three warfare strategy, to always push back, to basically, establish a new line, salami slicing their way toward making people hesitate toward basically selling any sort of weapons to Taiwan.
If we talk about the capability rather than the politics for just a moment, how much does this package actually change Taiwan's ability militarily?
So I would say the thing to focus on is the so-called Taiwan Tactical Network, which at the DSCA, indication is called the Taiwan Mission Network. Now, this would allow forces on the ground to actually see where everybody is, to coordinate with each other at the tactical level. So they are more efficient. They would have a common operational picture so they can initiate counterattack when they're attacked without needing to wait for orders from higher level. Now, all the other, all the other sort of equipment we're seeing here, the HIMARS, the Crusaders are crucial, and they will form a sort of a firepower, overlapping firepower that would basically able to stop the invasion force from coming to land. And the drones and other, critical equipment here, including the TOW missiles and the helicopters, are crucial to support that effort, to form all the phases of Taiwan's defense campaign all the way to the protracted defense, which is the seventh defense phase of Taiwan's defense plan.
So what you're saying is if Taiwan is better armed, then that will indeed strengthen deterrence?
Yes. All the weapon systems we're seeing here are defensive in nature, even include the 300-kilometer ATACMS missiles, right? These are basically allows Taiwan to hit the invasion force, but they do not allow Taiwan to retaliate, for example, against Chinese targets.
And with Trump planning a possible future meeting with Xi, do you think Taiwan could become a bargaining chip?
I do not believe Taiwan is part of the bargaining chip, so to speak, because stability across the strait has always benefited everyone. Now, this includes China, right? The U.S.-China competition is so much bigger than Taiwan. That stability across the Taiwan Strait is important for any sort of progress to proceed.
Okay, we'll leave it there. Kitsch Lia, you're joining us from Taipei. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Don't miss out. Get the full picture. Subscribe to Al Jazeera for reliable news, expert insight. Like, share, stay ahead.